Good morning. In the previous class, we have discussed several things related to consumer behavior. In first slide, first class, I have told you about learning objectives, consumer behavior, and the third one, applications, as well as marketing strategies and consumer behavior. But if marketing strategies are very important, then you need to understand how you can prepare the marketing strategies, how you can prepare good marketing strategies. So here, 5 steps. These are mandatory to prepare good market strategy. So you have to start from the bottom of this table. See the bottom. What is it saying? It says, first, if you want to develop marketing strategy, you need to analyze market. So first step is market analysis. In this step, you need to understand what is your strength, means your company, where you are working. You need to understand your competitors, how many competitors present into the market. The third one is conditions, situation of the market, and the consumers finally. Consumers, numbers of consumers you can focus at that time of marketing strategies. So ultimately, your aim is to satisfy their needs only. So this is called first step. Try to understand here, try to understand what I am saying. If you want to develop marketing strategy, first you need to understand what is your position, what is your company. Second, how many competitors are present to the market. The third, conditions of the market. What is actually going on into the market. The fourth one is consumer. Okay. Then, once you understand your position, your competitors' position, market positions, and consumers' conditions, you need to develop certain segments. In the second semester, you have learned about the market segmentation. It is a process of grouping the customers. You can divide segments of consumers by understanding consumers' needs. If certain number of peoples or certain number of consumers having similar kind of demand, then you can divide those customers as a segment. In the segmentation process, identify product related need sets. The second, group customers with similar needs sets. I have told you that if you are preparing segments, that means you need to understand similar kind of needs of customers or consumers. because each and every organization having limitation. Each and every organization having limited capacities, capabilities. So you can't satisfy entire customers at a time. Okay, so just divide your customers or consumers into various segments by understanding of their similar kind of needs, wants, and desires. Okay, describe each group because you want to focus proper segment. Regarding that, you need to describe each and every. After that, you can understand now which one is better. And select attractive segments to target. After the understanding of various segments, you need to select few targets, few segments. And then the third step is prepare marketing strategy. So marketing strategy is related to what? It is related to marketing mix only. So marketing mix is 7 P's of marketing. First one is product, price. Second, place, promotion. 4, people, process, and physical evidence. These are the 7 elements of marketing mix. So if you focused or if you are going to focus on particular segment of you have divided your consumers on the basis of their needs, their demands. So if you are focusing middle class family, so you need to prepare strategies related to price, because your target audience is middle class family. So middle class family having limitation of purchase. They are having limited resources. They are having limited money. So as per the requirement of the middle class family, you need to prepare low cost, low price strategy. So this is the example. When you are focusing on rural area, when you want to focus several areas, you need to work on distribution, place, where you want to place your product. You need to prepare strategy. Promotions. Each and every segment having different kind of knowledge. Each and every segment having different kind of experience. So if you want to focus properly one segment, my dear friend, you need to promote your product as per the segment requirements. Suppose you want to target college students, you can promote your product by using FM radio. But if you want to focus rural area, whereas FM radio is not working, then if you want to promote your product, you have to promote by having Vivid Bharati or other local radio channels. Then services. As per the segment is concerned, each and every group demands different kind of service. So your services or your service strategies depends upon the customer's demand, what they are actually demanding. The fourth step is consumer decision process. See, think again, all these three steps. First step is marketing analysis. The second, market segmentation. Third says marketing strategies. But again, here we are focusing on consumers. So once you understand your organizations, you developed, you fixed, you target your segment, you targeted, you focused on your segments, you have prepared good marketing strategies related to product price and marketing mix related. And then you need to understand purchase decisions, consumer decision process, because you have prepared strategies related to product. But you need to match your strategies with the consumer's decision process. So if you want to match your strategies with the consumer's decision process, you need to understand consumer decision making process. In this process, as I have told you in the second semester, each and every individual who wants to prepare good decision, you need to follow 6 steps. What are these steps? First, you need to recognize problems where you want to work. The second, development of the alternatives, means you are having number of problems where you have to work. So select 1 or 2 major issues, major problems. After that, the third step is develop the alternatives. The third thing is evaluate the alternatives. In first step, you have identified your objectives, your problems. Out of few or number of problems, you have opt 1 or 2 major issues. In the third step, you have developed several alternatives by which you can solve your issues. Evaluate all alternatives and select best alternative related to your problem or your issues. Once you get various alternative, you can opt better alternative. You have to opt because you can't apply several alternatives. If you are applying several alternatives to solve your problem, how can you judge that you are doing good thing? Because once you get a better result, but you can't think that from where you have got this result. So try to understand, apply few alternatives. And after implementation of your decision, you need to evaluate your decision. So we can take the example, like in the first step, your family member having number of requirements. Your father requirements are different, your mother requirements are different, your sister and your brother and other family members requirements are different. They need several things, but after the discussion with the family members, you recognize that the major issue related to your family is to purchase a television. Means your family wants to purchase car, your family member wants to purchase a big house, your family member wants to purchase a bike or two-wheeler. But as per your family is concerned, your family members is we are having limited resources, and at the time of this festive season, we can purchase one of them. So, like your budget is saying we can purchase television only. Okay. So your family says this is the biggest concern. Means once we get a television, then most of the family members will be happy. So this come that major concern. After fixing of your major concern, you need to develop alternatives. Which kind of televisions are present in TV market? You need to do a study. After the study, you will be able to understand how many options are available. That means you have developed alternatives. Just evaluate the alternatives. One television, 42 inches television cost this amount, 30 inches cost this amount, LCD, LED cost this amount, curved TV involves this amount. So as per your capabilities, you need to think about better alternative by which you can satisfy your family needs. So suppose your discussion with the family member, and after the evaluation of all alternative, you will find out which one is better. Or suppose you have find out curved tube is better, and we can purchase. So apply your decision and just purchase the thing. After that, you can control. After purchasing the curved TV television, you need to work on others issues, you need to work on other problems. So this is continued process. Okay. So being marketer, consumer purchase decision process is very important. And you have to understand, because you are promoting your product, and the decision making process by which consumer is taking decisions. So once you understand the decision making process, you can influence their decisions by providing better services, by delivering good products or goods. Okay. So if you want to influence a customer's behavior, you need to understand consumer purchase decisions. And then finally, outcomes. outcomes. It matters because you are working for improvement of your profit. So individual, firm, and society. After the successful implementation of your strategies, you need to evaluate your strategy where you worked. Okay, so that's it from my side. Meet again in next class. Thank you.